very good afternoon from Ministry of Education, Youth and Sport. Educator, practitioner, friends and colleagues, I know you have a very good discussion in the early session in the morning on pedagogy in e-learning, together with the insightful panel discussion. And now I would like to bring you toward a more practical experience from Ministry of Education, Youth and Sport on the digital content from the perspective of development and production. In this presentation, I would like to bring you to the current status on digital education. We will talk also about the content, how it is developed from pedagogic perspective and how it is produced from user perspective. And then we will discuss how to deliver this content to the student. Since March 2020, when the first outbreak of COVID-19 had been announced in Cambodia, it was the time that digital education in Cambodia had been emerged. I would like to take this opportunity to present our sincere thankfulness to the teacher at the front runner at school level and also the content creator at department level, who within 3 months had produced almost 1,600 content with about 1,000 hours of video, and it was broadcast on 4 digital platforms, including app and web, and there were 8 institutions had been joined hand together to work with Ministry of Education, Youth and Sport to make sure that these digital content reach to the hand of our students. In the meanwhile, 77 canals of digital TV with the collaboration of Ministry of Information had been in place to broadcast on air. And then the teacher training center all over Cambodia had started to give their lecture online to the teacher students. I would like to highlight some key lessons learned that we have observed from the digital education in Cambodia during the past several months. We received a lot of complaints and a lot of requests from our students that the internet speed in Cambodia is not suitable for watching the video online, whereas the cost of internet become a burden to our students. From digital content perspective, students wish to have a more diverse lessons subject for all grades, as well as the new teaching method that they expect to see from their idol teacher. They wish to see a more creative and a more interactive digital content. From quality point of view, we have to improve the quality of the video, improve the quality of the digital platform, as well as more dialogue between teacher and student on the collaborative learning point of view. However, in my opinion, I would say that the pandemic of COVID-19 marked a new milestone for digital education in Cambodia. Digital education is no longer a choice, but it is a new way of teaching and learning in the new normal. We have discussed among the educators and practitioners within our ministry on how digital education should look like from ministry perspective. There are 4 points that I would like to highlight here. First of all, we need to develop a new digital platform that can provide the synchronized and asynchronized teaching and learning. And also we wish to create the virtual classroom for our students. Second, we wish to consolidate the available and existing content that had been produced previously, together with the creation of the new content from pedagogic and quality point of view. First, we need to manage the data of our user and host the content locally in Cambodia, in particularly by the data center of our ministry, to ensure the cyber security and user privacy. Last but not least, we have to create a new ecosystem of digital education, whereby the new teaching and learning method, the collaborative learning, and also the pathway for independent learning can be created for our students. I would like to open this forum for discussion and comment from educator, practitioner, and everybody here that digital content is more than just production of the video. Digital content is more than just the conversion of textbook into ebook. And digital content is more than just the broadcast of video and ebook on the social media, and more than just the use of electronic device in replacing the classroom teaching. But digital content play the role to serve the purpose of digitizing the learning resource for the purpose of digitalization of teaching and learning. More than that, we have to see education technology not as the challenge, not as the obstacle toward the digital education, but it is the mean and the new modality of reaching the purpose of 21st century education and the global citizen education. Therefore, to serve the long-term vision of digital education in Cambodia, Ministry of Education, Youth and Sport had decided to establish the Center for Digital and Distance Education with 4 components. The first is the data center, second is the development of the digital platform, the third is the production of digital content, and the fourth is the content creation. Our data center will host the content data of user locally in Cambodia with the capacity of the server around 3,000 terabytes. The digital platform that we will develop will serve the purpose of synchronized and asynchronized teaching and consolidate all of the content and function. The studio that will be hosted by our center will have the capacity to produce the content with three studio room at our center and another 4 room at different departments. And from digital content point of view, we will develop all lesson, all subject for all grade with around 3,000 hours of video to be produced within a year. However, I wish to highlight here that the digital content, as I say and as I always say, is more than just production of video and more than just the conversion of ebook for our students. But the digital content that we are talking here has the characteristic of content that produced to serve the purpose of concept-based curriculum, the content that will serve for the new teaching method, and also we can assess the result of teaching and learning of our students, the digital content that can create the atmosphere of interaction between student and teacher. More than that, the content has to be at high quality to meet the demand of our students. And last but not least, I wish to take this opportunity to introduce another concept of creative content that we as the ministry wish to collaborate with the private sector and developer who can create the content and can supply to us so that we can be the buyer of those content. For example, we are looking at different YouTube channels such as Crash Course, TED Talk, or Course Gizat that can be innovative for the view of our students. So, talking about the point how these content can be delivered to our students, let's make a very easy example that content can be created by university, by school, or by education institution, and by us and the ministry as well. However, those content will be consolidated in one digital platform where students can come to find the digital content, for example, video or ebook. They can come for collaborative learning. They can come for self-assessment, and so on. And then those single platforms will serve for the purpose of teaching and learning, not only by the student, but also by the parent and public at large as well. Therefore, let me put myself into the shoe of the student and let's go through how students can access our digital content. First of all, students need to register or subscribe by register their school, their class, and their personal information. And then the content can be the standard content produced by the ministry. It can be the content produced by the teacher within the school that the student register, or the student can subscribe to some other special content privately. And also we wish to seek a new opportunity that special content, what we call the enriched and accelerated content, can be accessed by some special student. After that, student can choose different form of participating in digital education. They can choose to study independently. They can choose to study in the active learning together with their teacher as the mentor or the other student as the peer. They can choose to study as collaborative learning by chatting, by discussing on the open platform and forum. More than that, we wish to create a new environment of learning by project-based competition or by presenting the result or the the research findings of the student on the digital content as well. In my opinion, probably this is the milestone that transformation in education can take place by e-learning and by digital education. We will see the student transform from individual learner into collaborative learning. We will see a move from passive learning toward the active learning. We will see a more phenomena of independent learner and a more phenomena of a multitask student. Last but not least, I wish to quote from His Excellency Minister that digital content, digital education with focus on the quality, equity, inclusive, and long life learning will be the mean to serve Cambodia toward the digital economy. If Cambodia want to move to digital economy, our education has to be digital education. I would like to take this opportunity to thank to our collaborator within our ministry, ranging from Department of Finance, Primary Education, Secondary Education, Information Technology, Teacher Training, the curriculum department, and different school and teacher training center who work with us at this moment and in the future for the purpose of digital education in Cambodia. Thank you very much.